you're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
Hi and welcome to a special review from Geek Legion of Doom, and I've got a special reviewer with me. This is Ridley. Say hello, Ridley.
Hello.
And how old are you, Ridley, just for context?
8.
You're 8 years old, and we've just seen Sonic 3 at the cinema, and we're going to give you our thoughts on it. So, I don't think you've seen the other Sonic films, have you?
No, I haven't.
And neither have I. So this is the movie without seeing the previous 2 Sonic films. So, yes, it's the third in the series here, pretty popular, based on Sega video games, and it's Sonic and his team battling against Shadow the Hedgehog, a kind of another, even more powerful hedgehog than Sonic, along with Double Trouble from Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, and his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, also played by Jim Carrey. What'll happen? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. So, with Ridley here being an 8-year-old target audience of this movie, I thought it was pertinent to obviously get his point of view. So, Ridley, what did you like the best about this film?
That they work together to help each other.
Teamwork. Teamwork. Who was your favourite character?
I feel like Tails played a big part.
No? You liked them all equally?
Yeah.
I thought the mixing of the live action and the CGI elements was really fun. Obviously progressed a lot from the old the Roger Rabbit days, like animation and live action. Now I think the focus here is wisely on our characters, our game characters, rather than the human characters. And it has some pretty good action sequences. I think the graphics are they're true to the game, but still kind of interacted in the environment really well. There were some pretty funny moments. I heard you laughing a couple of times.
Yeah.
What was the funny? Who was the funniest, do you think?
Probably Tails.
Tails. You're a big fan of Tails. What do you think of Shadow?
Huh?
What do you think of Shadow as the bad guy?
I feel like he has a good heart. His heart is where it should be.
What about the action sequences? What did you think about the action?
I feel like some of them could have done a bit better with like the action.
Okay. All right then. I thought they had. I like the first half of the movie in particular when it's in Japan and in Tokyo, and it has like a kind of cyberpunk feel to it. When they're going in those restaurants and the characters and they're talking about Pokemon and things, and I thought that was all quite good, some good chase sequences. And the second half of the movie, we kind of switch up locations. We end up in London, and we have some explosive actions, big CGI fights, and generally speaking, I think it strikes a decent balance between someone for his age and adults as well. There's quite a lot of movie references and little nods to kind of popular culture like that I think will entertain adults, and a few kind of jokes that will just go over here. Anything you didn't like? What was it? Anything you thought, I don't know, that wasn't too good?
Can I tell about the secret scene?
Go on then, tell him about the secret scene.
I feel like the second secret scene should have been a bit closer to the end of the movie, because it was like
It's to wait a long time.
you had to wait about 2 to 3 minutes just to be able to see
so there's
it. 2
post-credit sequences run right at the end. Anything else you didn't like?
I feel like they could have put more areas in, or made the areas put more time into the
So maybe more game areas like there is in the game, locations like there is in the game. For me, I thought the James Marsden character, the human characters, were a little bit too goofy for me. Now I appreciate this is a family film, but I thought the tone of the movie was striking a good balance until we get the kind of the two humans scenes where I thought they were a little bit goofy, and then kind of maybe went too juvenile at times would be my take on that one. So I think it's suitable for a family, but I think some of the humour does work well, but sometimes it does kind of go into more juvenile sort of styles of humour. Jim Carrey's got a big plaudits from this movie as Dr. Robotnik, the bad guy.
I feel like actual Dr. Robotnik. I feel like
you feel like him, do you?
No, I feel like he doesn't.
I'm more like Dr. Robotnik.
I feel like he doesn't really deserve what he got.
Did you think he was funny? Did you like him as a character?
I feel like he was really good. I like the tiny mantis bit.
Yeah, they all go mech warriors at the end, which is quite fun. So overall I think it's a decent movie. It's lots of action, lots of kind of pop culture references, and overall a good time at the movies. So what rating would you give it, Ridley? Out of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Where would you rate it?
I feel like it would go somewhere between the 8 and the 9.
Pretty high praise. I'll give it about a 7. I think it strikes a good balance between comedy, action, kids film and a family entertainment, and just an all-round sci-fi spectacle. So a 7 out of 10 for me. Alright, thanks for watching and bye for now.
A joke for the end.
Post-credit scene.
What do you call a turd that can do magic? The Great Houdini. And have you heard about the new Ed Sheeran movie about constipation? You probably haven't because it never came out.